Yo, welcome to another edition of Different Sundays with yours truly, DJ Young Chow, Hot 97. And right now, I got the newest and the hottest group out of New York City. They go by the name of the KSR Music Group. We're going to move things right along. Starting on this side. What's up?
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Josh X, born in Brooklyn, raised in Queens, representing Haiti.
That's what I'm talking about. We're going to start up top. What's up?
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Swift on Demand. Brooklyn raised. That's all I could say.
Yo, it's your boy Jay White did it. Dallas, Texas, representing right here by way of Kansas City.
Yo, you already know it's your girlhood celebrity, born in Jamaica, raised in the Bronx.
What's poppin', everybody? It's your girl Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? I was born and raised in the Bronx and whatever. Well, actually, I was born in the Heights, but I was raised in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about, yo. I love your energy. Y'all are so crazy, so funny. So, you know, you gotta really get into detail and tell me a little bit more about yourselves. You know, like how this group started. Like, who started this group?
Well, our manager, he actually started this group and whatever. And, you know, like, I rap. And my best friend over here, you know what I'm saying? She's a reggae artist. And this is my producer, and he also rap. He, you know what I'm saying? He be singing and whatever. He be having like the popping melodies and whatnot. And like there's our new producer. So you know, it's just like we all talented. We all got different talents. Like we all do different things. And you know, we do different music, and like we appreciate each other's music. Like we see each other's talents. So we try to push each other as hard as we can and everything. And sometimes we do music together. You know what I'm saying? We be cooking some fire together, but we also be moving each other independent, like music, independent talent. Like it would be such a shame for talent to be wasted and not be recognized and everything. You know, I always wanted some help on my music, and somebody picked me up and helped me, and it's just like, why not do that with each other? You know what I'm saying?
I like that. So I'm going to talk to everyone individually. I'm going to talk to Josh real quick. Josh, what's up? So you from Queens?
Born in Brooklyn, raised in Queens.
Born in Brooklyn, raised in Queens.
Yeah.
Okay, and you said your family Haitian.
Haitian all day.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So what's up, man? So how did you start this music thing?
Well, my mom, she was real strict about me learning how to play the piano. And I was starting to play the piano since 6. And then from there, she told me as long as I graduate college with a bachelor's, I could pursue it professionally as a recording artist. So I went to Juilliard at first, realized classical music wasn't for me, it wasn't getting the girls. Started learning about R&B, you feel me?
Okay.
Then I went to Five Towns College and graduated from there. And been doing it ever since.
Congratulations, my brother.
Damn, Josh, I did not know all about that. Like, oh my God,
You
it's
know
so
what I'm
hard to
saying?
get in Juilliard.
So how did you get a part of the KSR music group?
Man, I was in the studio one day, and Chef came in, and I met him. And we started vibing, you know, played him some records. He was feeling it. He put me on to Cardi and what was going on that side. And I just loved the energy. And I was like, I'm with this, man. I want to be a part of this. And we've been rocking since.
That's what I'm talking about, man. You're really working hard. And I'm listening to your music as, you know, time is coming along. And I'm like, yo, this guy is really talented, man.
Thank
You're doing
you,
your
bro.
thing, my brother.
I appreciate that. Love.
All right. So let's go over here, man. Swift.
What's goody, what's goody,
What's up, man?
What's goody,
I
what?
met you the other day in Taj.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, man, we definitely did a good set over there. So what's up, man? Tell me a little bit about yourself, man.
It was crazy how I got a part of KSR. I mean, it was crazy because I was on Facebook one day and I saw a video that went viral of Cardi. I didn't know too much about her, but I saw her in the video. It was funny, too. So I was like, who is this girl? She's crazy. But going past that, I was in my house one day because I had put a record out that went viral last summer. It's called Live Bounce. It was a dance that had all these kids going crazy and everybody it was just trending, you know what I mean? So he reached out to me. I'm assuming off of that. He reached out to me. He just asked me like, did I produce the song? And I'm like, yeah, I did. And he's like, yeah, we have to meet up. So mind you, I don't really know Shaq from nowhere. So I get a call with some guy like, yeah, we got to meet up now. So I'm just like, okay. So I gave him my address. He came like within 20 minutes. No, like, it was real. Like, no hesitation. Like, he was there. I was just like, I never saw nothing like that. So I'm just like, yo, okay. So he pulls up. He's on the phone. He gets out the car. The way he approaches me too is like we been knew each other. He just gets out like on the phone like, yeah, let's go upstairs, and then we go back to my crib. We're talking about my crib here. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, all right. So we come upstairs and he's on the phone. He got comfortable real quick. He sat on the dresser, had his leg up. He's like, yeah, play some records or whatever. So I'm just like, so I played him some songs, played him some beats, and everything I played, he was just feeling. So he was just like, yo, like we got to do some work together. And he played me some songs, and I didn't know it was Cardi on it. So I just heard a female voice. So I'm like, these songs is dope. Who is this? And he didn't want to tell me till after. So he played everything, and then I'm just like, he's like, you know who Cardi B is? And I was just thinking like, wow, I just saw a video of this girl a week before. Then a week later, he reaches out to. It's crazy. Like
That's dope.
yeah,
That's dope.
crazy.
Dope story, man. That's what's up. Big up to Dude Shaft. Definitely
Definitely.
holding it down. Definitely making dreams happen for real. You know what I mean?
Word.
So Jay White.
Jay White did it.
Let me know a little bit about Jay White. Like, how did you start this whole producing thing?
You know, I was 15 years old. My uncle, I convinced him to buy me a keyboard from Radio Shack. And I need a keyboard so bad. I had a little, one of them toy keyboards. I had I'm old school, so I had a little mic, had a little radio, trying to record on tape decks. My uncle bought me a $200 keyboard, 15 years old, and I've been doing it ever since then. You know, I done pretty much been from LA to New York to Miami to Atlanta to wherever. And, you know, I done known Shaft pretty much. I got in this group pretty much like by just, I don't know, God pretty much. You know what I mean? Like Shaft, he was like, yo.
How did you meet Shaft?
Man, honestly, it's a funny story, man. I was eavesdropping on him. I was ear hustling back in back in 05. I was ear hustling in 05, and pretty much I just moved here, you know, for about a year. And he was at a park, and I heard him say MTV Awards. I was like, MTV? So I was in there kicking dirt by the thing, waiting until you get done talking. And then I was like, hey, Shaft, I'm 20 years old, and I make beats, and my house is right there. You want to hear beats? He was like, oh, okay. So he walked upstairs and whatnot. I played the beats, and pretty much I was at his house like every day. Like literally every day, all night, no food. If Shaft, you listening, no food. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But honestly, Shaft really gave me my first start out of anybody ever. Shaft, he took a chance on me, and I came back up here to visit my cousin a couple weeks ago. Shaft said, you got some beats? I said, yes, I do. And then I met all these people right here, and now I'm part of the hottest group, out of New York right now. I'm excited to be with everybody. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, though.
I like it, man. I've been listening to your beats. It's dope, man. You're
Oh,
very
come
creative.
on, man. We got Olive
Definitely
Girls,
do your
man.
thing, man.
Come on, man. Let's
Don't
turn
worry,
up.
we're going to touch on that just now, man. Don't worry. But, yo, everything is going good for you, man.
Thanks, man.
And I want to see you progress, and I want to see you do well, and just keep on being creative and keep on making them beats, bro.
I appreciate it, man.
Definitely,
it.
man.
Turn up.
So we're moving right along. We're going down the line. So what's up, Hood Celebrity?
What's up?
Bumba. I've been hearing about you for a while now, man. And
Yeah.
I've been listening to your music. So how did you get started? Like, what's up? Talk to me.
Well, I don't know. I started when I was like 7 in Jamaica. My mom told me I used to go around beating on the little drums and stuff, you know. And I wouldn't sing if I didn't get money. You know them little girls in Jamaica running around, you know?
Yeah.
Trying to find a hustle. I came here when I was 12. I went to high school for violin and dance. I used to beat on the table in the lunchroom, you know? And I don't know, like, I remember putting my first song on Instagram. And Cardi gave me a shout out. She hit me up like, hold up, you never told me you do music. I'm like, I didn't take it serious at that point. Like, you know, I was still trying to figure myself out, like what I want to do. And she told me like, yo, you talented. And I just took it and I ran with it. I started from there. Wow. Then now I got Shaft hit me up. Like, yo, come to the studio. I'm like, yeah. Then I just, you know, I ran with it from there.
Wow. So how long you know Cardi B?
I knew Cardi for a long time. That's my best friend. We knew each other before everything.
Yep. Word?
Years running around trying to fight people, hopping on the train,
Getting on the train to go bitches blocking, you know what I'm saying? Popping that bottle, you know what I'm saying? We met at a gay party, and then we've been cool ever since. Like, I like her vibe. She was mad hype, and I was mad hype. And then you know, we had mutual friends, and then we all became best friends. And, you know, we used to do things like chill on the block, drink nutties on the block, try to go on the train, fight bitches and everything. Like, that's what we do. And, like, now we're not even, you know, we're not really like that anymore, but like we now into our talents, pushing each other, and it's amazing.
Yeah, then I got Jay text me. At first I'm like, who's this? And he's like, yo, I spoke to Cardi about you. You know, I want to meet up. I met up with him. It's funny because the first night I met up with Shav, that was like my first time in the studio till 5 in the morning.
Wow. Yeah, I know about them nights.
I woke up
boy.
the next morning
Oh,
sick.
man.
Better
That's when
believe.
I'm like, yo, I know what I'm getting myself into. Like, you know, it's something serious. And I just, you know, I'm really thankful to be a part of this group, you know. I'm really thankful. I want to say thanks a lot to Shav and Jay, you know.
That's what's
And
up.
Cardi for putting me out there, you know, putting my music out there, for believing in me, you know.
I've been listening to your music, and yo, your music is dope.
Thank you so
dope.
much.
Because
Thank you.
not only that you're Jamaican and you have like this West Indian vibe and you're singing reggae, but I see that it's also kind of crossover, so people can relate
Yeah.
to it. You know, Americans can relate to it, West Indians can relate to it, and I love it. So like when I listen to a few of your tracks, the FU track, fire, fire,
Thank you.
fire.
Yeah,
I
a lot
love
of
it.
people
I love
like
it.
a lot of people like that song.
And like, I love what I'm seeing right now, and I want you to continue to keep on doing you, and don't listen to nobody. Just keep on being yourself. You know what I mean?
Thank you so
'Cause
much.
Your style, your music is creative, and I love it very much.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
No problem, man. So he's moving down the line. So now to Cardi B. Cardi B, what's up?
Hey, what's poppin'?
So how you doing, baby?
I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? We living life. We living good in the hood.
So earlier you talked about yourself. You're from the Bronx.
Yeah.
What part of the Bronx?
I'm from Highbridge.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So how everyone knows you as from Instagram, from like other like Love and Hip Hop and stuff like that. But how did you get a part of KSR group? How did you get into music? Like,
Growing up, I always listened to rap artists, and I was like, everybody always wanted to be like, a model. Everybody wanted to be like a singer. Everybody wanted to be like some type of something. But I always used to look at the female rap artists, like Lil Kim, Trina, Kaya, and I was like, oh my God, I want to be like that. Like, I want to talk about popping off. Like, that's the type of girl I want to be like. That's what I see myself doing. And it's like, I always was like, oh my gosh, maybe I should start now by rapping and everything. And, as I got older, 17, 18, I was like, fuck that shit. Like, why would anybody want to give me an opportunity? And on top of that, like, I don't have time for that. Like, a lot of people used to be like, if you really want to be a rapper, you got to be in these studios. And it's like, how am I going to be in the studio when I don't got no money? Like, how am I going to be in the studio when I got to go to work? How am I going to be in the studio when I got to go to college?
right.
And, I got in the dancing industry, like, stripping industry and everything. And I was once walking on the train, and I see like these magazines with like like a straight stunning magazine and everything, and I was just like, damn, look at these girls that they be in music videos. Like, they probably make mad money. Like, all I gotta do is get my boobs blown up. And then when I did got my breasts, I started like, be in music videos for artists and try to get into magazines. And it's like, damn, I'm doing all of these things for free. Like, I'm doing videos for 8 hours and everything for free. And it's like every single time that every time somebody used to be on something, like, oh, you want to be in front of a magazine, or you want to be the main girl in this video. Like, it's like, oh, they always try to flirt with me, or like try to have like sexual relationships with me, and it's just like, nah, it's a dub. And it's just like, I always figure like, damn, if it's so hard to get on a magazine, to be top girl on the magazine, or to be the top girl on videos, I have to like pipe it off. I could only imagine like on this rapping career. Like, it's like, it's definitely a dub.
Right.
And then I just gave up on that. I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna make money, invest money on things like flipping cribs and everything. Like, I had like a more real visual. Like, I just gave up on my dreams and just was like, you know what, I'm gonna just survive. And then Instagram, they started doing videos, and I just talk how I talk on Instagram, and it became hot. Shav was like, I manage DJ Self. I want to manage you. I want to manage you, and I think I could get you booked in more places. And my manager at the time, she was like, how will we know if you're not an opportunist? He's like, clearly I am an opportunist, but like, let's make this a big opportunity.
Exactly.
So I once told Shav like, and then every single time I listen to a rap song, like, I always remix it or say something funny. And then like my manager was like, damn, how can you come up with these things so fast? And I, what I'm saying, I be rapping from time to time. And then he was like, oh, I want to hear something. And then I wrote him something. He was like, damn, you fire. You was saying some shit. Like, why don't you push on that? And I was like, I just don't be having the time, don't be having the money. Like, I just over it. He's like, yo, if I take my time on you with this rapping, like, are you gonna do it? Are you gonna take it serious? And I was like, I take it serious as long as you take it serious. And he was like, we gonna do it. And then that's when we started working on music, and then slowly but surely, he introduced me to Swift, and he made Swift my producer. And Swift, I always had like a New York vibe that like I just want to talk about fighting and struggling and the projects and what I went through. And he's like, yo, you're not only about that though, like you about different things. And he was like, you should try like different melodies, like to swag off things, like it's not always about hardcore rapping. And he introduced me to that. Then Shav introduced me to Josh, and Josh like taught me like how popping it would be mixing rap with R&B. And it was just something that is like, damn, I do feel like it's dope because I'm a girl, I be emotional and whatever. Like we do listen to music like that, and it's like I could rap about things that women like talk and care about, and it's like we could mix it. And you know what I'm saying? Like I'm Trinidadian and Dominican, so I already be knowing about the reggae and the soca. And you know what I'm saying? My friend right here, like you know what I'm saying? Like she's gonna be the next reggae star, and it's just like we gonna mix it up. You know what I'm saying? We gonna mix it up. I just be finessing everything.
From the first time I met you, Cardi, I knew you was something special. Cause your attitude was just different. You know what I mean? It's just like even when I just talked to you, it was like, yo, this girl just different. Like, I knew you would have been a star, you know what I mean? No matter what. Like, even if you wasn't on Love and Hip Hop, even if you wasn't doing this rap, you just that person that people just want to attract to. That's what I love about you. And I love your music because, like, your music, sometimes, you get your ratchet side on and all that, blah, blah, blah. But after you also have some good music that, you know what I mean? You be like, yo, this shit is hard, you know what I mean? So keep on doing your thing, and I love what you're doing. Like, it's really good. And this KSR music group, like, it's so much young talent. I just see this group just going crazy places. And, you know what I mean? I love what's going on right now. Above that now, I got a little piece of KSR music group now, all right?
Yeah.
So
You
big
down
shout
with
to my dude Shaft, you know what I mean? Now I was home, he called me, he was like, yo, listen, I got this record that I think will be dope for you, man. I'm like, you want me on a record? You know what I mean? Because like I don't rap, I don't sing, I don't, you know what I mean? Like I really want to start producing too, but he just called me off guard. He's like, yo, nah, I want you to come on this record and ad-lib it and throw in your style, your swag on it. And I was like, what is it called? Island Girl. How did you come up with Island Girl?
I don't know. I mean, it was just something different. Like we all, if you think about it, from a different island.
That's fact.
So it's like it was only right. Like
To
I
do
felt
it.
like to do it, like it made sense.
All right. This song is dope, man. We got Josh from Haiti.
Yes, sir.
Got you from
And
Jamaica.
to be real with you, I look at it like it's all of us song.
Oh, okay.
Cause everybody played their part. So
Right.
I won't look at it like it's just my song, like
All right. So, you know what? A lot of people never heard the song. So, this is what I'm going to do right now. Live on Hot 97, you got to sing piece of the song. You got to sing piece of your verse.
Okay.
You got that? That's
I can
cool?
do that. We can do that.
All right, so Josh, it started. Piece of your verse.
Shame me con everything I got is all for you, baby. Them Haitian girls make me say ay, and you know it's true.
Bop. What celebrity you got to sing piece of your song?
Spanish gal me hear them freaky. Jamaicans take your man easy.
Hey.
Asian girls, them will talk to you freely.
Hey.
Asian girls, them will give it to you nicely. Well,
Hey.
and the Trini gal, them love the body.
Hey.
Trini gal, them love the body. Dominican girls, them all about the money. Dominican girls, them all about the money. Bull.
Bop.
Yeah.
Now, Cardi, you got to sing piece of the song. You know you got to go in. What's up?
You know what I'm saying? I'm a little nervous, but you know what I'm saying? All right.
Hey.
Island gal, me a Trinaminican gal, violent gal, my shiny gal face up, violent gal, watch them a follow me, but me no follow gal, me no follow
Follow
gal,
gal.
watch them a follow me, but me no follow gal.
Bop, bop,
Yeah.
bop, bop. I'm telling y'all, this song is gonna be the biggest Caribbean song. Matter of fact, the biggest song right now, because I don't even want to say Caribbean song because everyone can relate to this song because we're bigging up American, African. We're bringing up all the Latinos, Latinas. You know what I'm saying? The song is dope. And I can't wait till I introduce this on Hot 97. You know what it is, man. KSR Music Group. Where can they find you? What's your Instagram, social media?
You can find me on Josh Xantus, that's spelled JOSHXANTUS, across all platforms.
All right, yeah. So we going right along. Yo, Swift, where can I find you at?
Yo, you can find me on every social media at Swift on Demand, just like HBO on Demand. Swift on Demand, everything.
All right, Jay White, where can find you at, man?
Yo, everything is Jay White did it. Just Jay White. Jay White did it.
Jay White.
Instagram, Facebook, whatever.
All right, Hood Celebrity, where can we find you at?
You can find me on Instagram, Hood Celebrity with 2 Y's at the end. You can find me on Twitter, Hood Celebrity. You can find me on Facebook, Hood Celebrity. Everything Hood Celebrity is with 2 Y.
Hood Celebrity 2 Y's.
Hood Celebrity 2 Y.
All right. Now, Cardi, where can we find you at?
Oh, you know what I'm saying? You can find me on the block now. I'm lying, everybody. Nah, but seriously, though, on a serious note, you can find me everywhere at I am Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? There might be a couple of imposters, but everything is I am Cardi B. And, you know, shout out to our managers, Chef and Jay. You know what? It's so hard for people, like, to get... chances, or for somebody to give them a chance, or like just be about the money, or like, oh, can you give me some money so I can manage you? It's not about that. Like, they really want us to win. Like, they push us to win. Like, you know, sometimes I be mad at my manager Shad because like he don't be letting me sleep, and he need to understand that like in order for me to be pretty or something, like I gotta like, you know, look youthful by sleeping. But like that's because, but you know what, he be making me work like that because, you know, he don't want me to go back to the strip club anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't, like, he want us all to like progress. Like, the competition is so hard, but it's like he be like, don't worry about it. Like, I believe in y'all. That's why we all here. And thank y'all for believing on us, and like thank you for pushing us. Like, that don't happen every day. People don't push you to strive every day.
Facts. So this is your boy DJ Young Chow signing out, saying thank you to KSR Music Group for definitely chilling with me today. You know what it is. Stay tuned. Boom.